So.
UFC 259, we called in the experts on this one.
Sure
a man by the name of Jason Williams, which might be a tad confusing because my name's also Jason Williams, but this guy knows what the fuck he's talking about. 3 title fights this weekend. I mean, you're not going to want to miss it. You can tell that this Jason's just super passionate about MMA as a whole. Mm-hmm. And we kind of went down a rabbit hole into his GOAT list and everything like that. But you'll just have to tune in to find out. And if you like it or want us to talk about something else, go ahead, just leave some fucking comments down below. Maybe give it a like, ring the bell, subscribe, do whatever it is that you actually do. And as always, we love you.
Thank you.
Runway 8 Kilo, you're cleared for takeoff.
Roger that.
We got him on the call.
Who?
I can't hear him.
Who is that?
Jason.
Oh, you can.
Somebody got a liaison here.
Is he ready?
I don't know.
My God.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good, man.
You're
How
on
are you?
you're on the call, man. You're on the podcast.
Oh, what's up, man? What's up, guys?
Everybody's
Welcome,
here. Everybody's
Yo,
here.
welcome.
Can you hear us? You got us?
Yeah, I'm here, man. How you guys doing?
We're good, man. I'm just trying to get this shit together. It's the first time for us. So
He's simultaneously getting a call from James right now.
So sorry, buddy. I had to cancel James. But what's up? I guess we're just trying to get your take on this weekend's card. I don't know. I don't know what's really going on. All I can see is what's on your Twitter feed, so it's obviously biased.
I gotta ask your opinion on Adesanya and how you feel about him bird feeding his dog.
Is he picking it up?
Hello? Can you hear us?
No, you're good. Hold on. I was doing something else. You're good.
Oh, okay. My bad. Fuck.
My fault.
You good? You there?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Okay. How do you feel about Adesanya bird feeding his animals and stroking some shaft?
Yeah, I don't want to comment on that.
Have you seen the latest one of him flicking some pecker? You think
yeah, and it was very unfortunate.
Yeah.
What is it?
He was playing with the Red Rocket, man.
Oh.
Yeah, like with him, it's like a weird thing because every time everybody starts to kind of start liking him again, something kind of comes up.
Some weird happens.
Some stupid shit, and it's like you kind of got to turn a blind eye.
If you like him as a fighter, yeah, I could see it.
Yeah, and it's like I don't know, he's different, but
How do you feel about him this weekend?
So I think I know Shane probably knows, or one of you guys know probably. Is he is not a dog this week, right?
No, Adesanya is a favorite.
Is he really?
Okay.
Minus
Yeah,
230.
I think he's the favorite.
Smart money's on Jan.
Yeah, so if people, I mean, personally, I think Izzy's going to win.
Is this biased opinion?
Yeah, that's kind of biased a little bit, but I mean, but if I was betting, I wouldn't mind putting money on Jan, to be honest with you.
Yeah, there's good value there for sure.
You know how many
Sprinkle it
people
on
have
the
lost
side.
money on that man though, or betting against Adesanya, not necessarily on Jan, but betting against him. He proves people wrong every time, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Adesanya is that he does it every time. Like every time he goes out there, he just shuts everybody up, which is why I will never doubt him.
Yeah. Well,
but the thing is, Jan is the way Jan has been fighting these last few fights. I mean, he's been on his little streak where he's fought. Who did he fight first? He fought Luke Rock. He started his little run with Rockhold.
Yeah, put him in a pretzel.
He beat the shit out of him, knocked him out silly, broke his jaw, all that stuff, and then he went on and beat Corey Anderson, who was surging at the time.
Yeah. Now he's a Bellator. He gone. Scared him out of the UFC.
Well, I think everybody's still skeptical on Adesanya's his chin because nobody really got to see it get exposed like we all thought it was going to be.
It did. That's the crazy
with the
part.
Yoel Romero fight. That was some real power. That's the only
Yeah.
real power he's faced.
People have recency bias, but Gastelum was putting work on Adesanya. Not a lot of people have put hands on him like that. And before his last fight, Gastelum he lost 3 straight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gastelum. That was a different director, like a different pass for both of those guys. Because after Gastelum lost, he went on a little skid, and then Izzy just went on to start starching everyone.
Yeah.
And I know that took a lot out of both guys. Obviously it hurt Gastelum more, but like you guys said, his chin hasn't really been tested as much.
Yeah. I mean, taking like a serious shot and had to recover. Like,
So like with Romero though, like that was such a weird fight. Actually, I didn't go back and watch that, but
so
with
underwhelming.
Romero, but with Romero, he fought the smart fight because Romero was just waiting for him to engage and do what he usually does, but Romero. Yeah, but Izzy was like, screw that. I'm not going to go in. And then I don't know. I think it was in the first or second round where Romero did catch him with a shot.
Hard.
Yeah.
And, overhand left, I think.
And Izzy was just like, screw that. I'm not going to do it.
He felt one of those. He's like, all right, no more.
And everybody was upset with that fight, but it's like,
it was a smart fight.
Don't blame him.
100%.
It was a weird matchup for styles, too.
So then after that, I mean, you had Paulo Costa, and I actually went back and actually re-watched that fight. And I actually rewatched that a few nights ago, and I think that was after Costa. I don't know if you guys saw the comments Costa made about he was hungover before the fight.
Yeah, a bunch of excuses.
Yeah, so I don't know why, but that like a couple nights ago, I think after that got posted, I went back and actually watched it. And
he did look a little out of his element.
I don't want to say that because honestly, Izzy fought like the perfect fight.
Yeah.
He decimated him. He noticed that the calf. Well, it was more the calf.
Yeah, it was like the upper calf.
The leg calf area. It was all cupped up and stuff. So he noticed that. So all he did was take leg kicks.
Well, we've seen what leg kicks can do in the most recent. McGregor Poirier fight. That was.
And then the thing is, the calf kick is just honestly that kick is just starting to like gain traction because that kick was non-existent like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So everybody now was starting to use it more and more, and it's being effective. Actually, it happened. Did it happen last week? A lot of actually with the last card, Jimmy Rivera and Pedro Munoz.
That was such a good fight.
I don't know if you guys watched that last weekend, but Pedro was destroying Jimmy's leg, and his leg was shot.
Yeah.
And and it's just like it's crazy how that kick is just like just taking
debilitating,
over.
Man. It takes all the power away.
And I don't think anyone has found a real answer for it, which is the crazy part about it. So
Poirier said it on Rogan's podcast. Even when you turn to check it, it's still going to catch the backside of the calf, and it's gonna sting no matter what. You can't really.
Yeah, and basically it's all muscle back there, so there's so it's not a good thing. But but going back to what were we talking about? We were going back to Izzy and Jan, right?
Yeah.
I got a real quick question. Give me a rating on that Poirier sauce. Hot sauce.
Okay. That I just got my second bottle into the. In the mail.
So you housed the first one.
So I'm almost done. I'm almost done with the first one because I bought the first. Well, so I mean, a little short story. I went to buy the first one before the McGregor fight, and then I just wanted to try it, whatever. But situations happened where I lost my wallet and
situations including a little bit of Hennessy and some vodka.
It's a long story. I mean,
I know how you get on Twitter when you get to drinking.
It was pretty bad. But anyway, so then I did get my cards in time for the fight, and so right after the fight ended, I went and bought the sauce. Got here a few days later and tried it, and I've been eating it on a lot of stuff. And honestly, I give it shit. Rating wise, we're gonna do an out of 10. I would say give it a 9.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, it's actually really good. It's really
look
good.
into it.
So it's a must have.
I mean, it's not. Yeah, it's only. I mean, it's only $12 after shipping's 18, and ain't too bad.
I'm sure something goes to a good cause. I haven't looked into it, but I'm sure.
Yeah.
A little bit of his
foundation.
Yeah, I've been recommending it. I've been recommending it to everybody. So I would say try it.
You can't not help that guy out. So.
Yeah, he's such a good dude.
It's impossible to hate.
Yeah,
and everything he's doing and all that good stuff, like his good fight foundation, all that good stuff. He's good dude.
What do you think is next for him? You think they're gonna give him McGregor again, or try to feed him somebody else.
I want to see him fight for the title. I really do. I think Khabib is done.
I do
I don't
too.
think
Yeah.
Don't tell
I
Dana
don't
that.
think I don't think he's coming back. I mean, the recent, like, I don't know, he did like a photo shoot yesterday. What was it? A couple days ago. Somebody posted it, and he looked kind of chunky.
I was gonna say, yeah, he looked
Yeah,
like
he
he
looked kinda
blew up.
big.
Well, I think it kind of shows like apparently nobody knowing what kind of person he was because he made a promise to his father that, or to his mother that he wouldn't fight again. He wanted to get to 30-0 or whatever, but
Yeah,
He-
and then
I mean-
like and that man is like as loyal and as
Exactly.
I'm not say religious or anything, but like that man is like as loyal
yeah,
as it can be. So
Mhm.
he's gonna keep that promise
Yeah.
unless his mom says something different.
Mhm.
Never know. But then a comment was made too. I did see an article, but I didn't like read into it. But I
Mhm.
just read like a little thumbnail or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
and it
yeah.
said something about him starting to focus on training or coaching. And yeah, so
I'd
that,
like
I
to
mean,
see that.
And that's all the things that he's been saying. Like he doesn't seem keen on coming back at all.
There's nothing that
Um,
entices him. He's beat
yeah, and-
everybody.
Yeah, and he doesn't really. And I mean, he doesn't have anything else left to prove. Like,
Yeah.
That's kind of the point. Yeah, his legacy
Yeah,
is
and
solidified.
Yeah, it's like he's. I would say, personally, I mean, I know everybody's GOAT list is different. I mean, I say personally.
Hold on, actually, let's see. Where do you stand on that? Where do you put Khabib?
top five. I would just say top five.
Just you're just gonna say top 5? Wow.
But yeah, I say top five. I know.
Well, you giving Johnny number 1 or what?
Yeah.
With an asterisk, but yeah, he's
Yeah,
my
yeah.
goat.
That's insane.
He's every. I think that's like the consensus number one guy. I mean, you got to go. I mean, a lot of. I mean, it's kind of interchangeable with him and George.
Yeah,
Um,
GSP.
And then, I mean, and people forget about how good Mighty Mouse.
Mighty
is.
Mouse. I was just about to say.
Yeah,
You
that's
gotta
true.
throw
Chris
him out
Johnson.
there.
Fuck.
And then,
But to say that Mighty Mouse is better than Khabib is a little outlandish, I think. I mean, maybe with
Yeah.
title defenses and stuff like that, you have to take that into
and then,
accountability.
and
But
that's the thing too is this title defenses and all that good stuff. And then honestly, I don't know if you guys have ever really like sat and watched DJ, but
He's a savant
that
at
man,
everything.
Mhm.
he was just like amazing at everything, striking, groundwork.
I mean,
like, just watching him scrambles. Still not convinced that he lost to Cejudo that second time. I
Yeah.
still forever will hold that to my heart as some bullshit.
I think they just wanted Cejudo to retire so they can get rid.
Yeah.
They just wanted to get rid of that motherfucker.
Like, everything
Yeah.
about that fight was nonsense, and
Yeah.
like I would still never give Henry that nod, but whatever, it is what it is.
Well, I mean, at the same time though, what is he fighting in 115, 125, something like that?
Who? DJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 125.
Yeah, so I mean, the amount of competition is probably not.
Yeah, and then the competition's not
That's
well,
the
and I
other
think
thing.
that's why a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of people. That's why a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
don't give him that nod.
And he never took the step to put on a couple lbs and go and do anything else.
Yeah, and then when he did fight Dominic Cruz,
Mhm.
and he ended up losing against him. And
Yeah.
so I think that's why a lot of people still kind of don't give him that push. And then in my other one, Khabib, I said, and then that last one, I guess you throw Anderson in there.
Yeah. I wish he would have. I wish he would have went out a little earlier, so he would have.
Right.
I mean, he doesn't look as
Yeah.
good now because on the back half of his. I mean,
Yeah, and then that's a lot of a conversation that's been happening now a lot
Mhm.
lately too, that I've been seeing on my timeline about how a lot of people are giving him his due and his
Yeah.
respect.
mhm.
Just
well
because
deserved.
of-
Well deserved. He was a damn good
Yeah.
fighter.
Yeah, and and again, he didn't face a lot of like great guys, and everybody's still thinking about that, and like he never really fought the top tier, but like at that time there wasn't really anyone for him to fight. He was just going out there and beating the
Yeah.
shit out of everyone.
Yeah.
And,
I think, man, for me, I don't know if it's two things for me. I don't know if it's the hatred that I have for John Jones, or if it's the
Why
lack
though?
of knowledge
How
for
could you hate
GSP.
John Jones.
I wasn't. Shit, I was 12 years old, 10 years old when he was fighting
So
in his prime. You know.
Who, GSP?
Yeah. So I don't.
you're
I didn't.
probably older. There's no way. I mean,
that's like saying
That's
you
about
hate
right.
MJ just because you didn't watch him.
No. I said
he hates
lack of
John
knowledge. I
Jones.
hate John Jones because of just the way he is. I like DC though too, so that's
No,
kind of a
yeah,
thing
and
for me.
and
I don't.
that's, and
I'm
that's
sensitive
how
on
a
it.
lot of That's how a lot of people are. Like,
Yeah.
that's honestly because
So
everybody.
I want to put Khabib above all of them at this point because of how just the display of dominance was fucking insane. I get
Yeah.
John Jones put on some dominant performances, but
in
he's
their own
also had
game,
some
too.
very questionable fights, like
Yeah,
with
so-
Gustafsson and with what's his name, the most recent one. What's the fucking guy's name?
you talk about
Dominic Reyes.
Yeah, Reyes. That
Dominic
was
Reyes.
a lot of people said he lost that fight.
Personally, I still think. I mean, I do think Dom won that fight. Personally, I do think Dom won that fight. I do have. I only think I've watched that back. I think 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
So I haven't really analyzed that as much. But personally, I do think Dom won. But yeah, like you said, a lot of people. I mean, his later runs, like his last few fights, he hasn't looked as great. Like Anthony Smith, he should have finished. I don't know if he was just toying with him or just I don't know what was up with that.
Yeah, that was
But
weird.
Then you got to think of everybody always puts the asterisk there because of the fact that the steroid use and all that stuff.
Well, not only that, the fucking drug abuse, the DUI. I mean, he was a bad champion.
He didn't mention
all the way
he
around.
didn't mention any of that with Anderson Silva.
I mean, a lot of people, everybody thought he was like this church boy and this choir kid and all this stuff.
And then you get on his Twitter and read his timeline, and it's like, God damn, who are you, bro? What the
honestly, he's honestly, to me, it's hilarious because he's just because it's the opposite of what everybody thought of him is just the complete opposite, and it makes me laugh, honestly.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, so I mean, and I get it because a lot of people use that against him, and which I don't blame him. I can't argue it. Like I said, I mean, everybody's GOAT list is different.
Yeah, that's true.
And I mean, mine, like I said, I still have him as the top, and I mean, like I said, you can kind of go interchangeable between him and GSP.
Yeah.
And it's like when GSP came back and he fought Bisping, and honestly, I mean, with that crazy night, I forgot what UFC that was, that pay-per-view. I think it was 180 something, or I could be real. No, it wasn't 180 something. I'm tripping.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It was like 2 something. I don't remember what card that was. It was one of the best pay-per-views I remember.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. Hold on.
You're gonna pull it up for us.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now. Hold on.
He's doing the work for us.
Because I was the card with TJ and
that was
TJ and Cody. Yeah, 217.
That's crazy.
Joanna and Rose and all that stuff.
Oh, holy shit, that was that fucking card.
That was probably, honestly, I mean, this is when they still had pay-per-views where you bought them on, through the cable and stuff. I will never, I still have it recorded, and I will never delete it.
Yeah, it was incredible.
That was probably my most favorite pay-per-view of all time. Yeah, and the call by and me personally, I've never really cared for DC.
Really? I don't like him either.
Yeah, I personally never.
I don't know if it's. I like the wrestlers, man. I think that might just be what it is.
No, I blame him. Yeah, but he's one of those guys because Bisping, I couldn't stand Bisping as a fighter. But now I love the guy.
Yeah, that's true.
Everything about him is is amazing. And then but yeah, so
what we got? Would we say 3 title fights?
Yeah. Speaking of, where's Amanda Nunes on your GOAT list? Is she honorable mention?
Goodness.
Yeah.
Nunes.
Yeah, and I honestly shit. I mean, even put her. Yeah, she goes on the list.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. I know it's kind of different categories, but I mean,
no disrespect to Amanda because that woman, she is
incredible.
I can't even describe how good she is.
Yeah.
So which round do you think she's gonna knock out Megan Anderson?
I give her.
She's a favorite by 5,000. Right?
I know.
Yeah, it's
she's
crazy.
a super favorite. I mean, she will be any matchup the rest of her career. She should be a heavy favorite.
I don't the thing is, I like Megan because Megan is really good too. But I mean, obviously, she's not gonna win.
That smells like sprinkle $5 just cause.
Yeah, so
you
I
have
would
to
say
on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say maybe.
Well,
I'll give her this. I'll give her to the second or third.
That's like all the people who bet on Holly Holm with Ronda. Ronda was probably the same favorite. She was.
Yeah, that was the most that fight. I remember watching that with some family because I think it was right before it was one of the holidays, Christmas or Thanksgiving. I don't remember which one.
Yeah.
But watching that was the whole house, like even people who don't really watch it, like
Blown away, man.
they all knew who Ronda
Shocked.
was.
Yeah, everybody
And
knew
they
who
were
Ronda was.
all like in shock. They couldn't believe it either. And then like you can imagine me in there. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, and for it to literally just ruin the rest of her MMA career is just crazy to me.
Yeah,
It's amazing
and,
what a knock to the chin can do to somebody. It's fucking crazy.
And then it's like crazy what like Nunes did to Ronda and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And,
Downhill
like,
from there.
Honestly, and like and I have Amanda to thank a lot because some of my like most of like the tweets that get like blown up for me is from Amanda.
Really?
Oh wow.
Not from Kendra Lust?
Yeah, so I got to
Not from Kendra.
So on that GOAT list though, she's probably I put her top. She's definitely up there with GSP and Jones. So she's in that top 3.
If you're
in my
combining,
opinion.
yeah.
She's definitely up there. And but going back to her fight, I think second, third round she'll finish it. I think because that division is so shallow.
Super.
I just think, it's like there's only like 3-4 girls up in there, and I don't even think they have like an actual ranking system for them. Because I don't even think they have 10 to 15 girls in that division.
Megan Anderson is technically not even ranked.
Yeah, and I think that's only because of the fact that there's no one there.
I wish.
When are they going to put her in like the what is it, fucking welterweight or something like that, or bantamweight division in the men's? Dog half that division.
Personally, I don't, because of how like tall she is and shit. Like, I honestly don't think she can. I mean, she could maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, but she's thin, so I don't know.
Dude.
But
dogs though.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
But actually, no. Take that back. So when she fought Holly Holm. Because Megan did fight Holly Holm. Was that at 135?
I don't know. What you got?
I don't know.
What you got? Oh, you're on my phone. I can't.
Megan
pull shit
Anderson
up right now.
I'm looking it
Why
up
not?
right now.
Megan Anderson's
no,
damn
no,
near
no,
6
no,
I don't want
foot.
to fuck with it.
Huh?
No, never mind. Holly, they fought at 145.
Okay.
Yeah, so never mind then. Yeah, so never mind. Yeah. I don't even know if she can make one.
Who is it? Yan fighting this weekend?
Yeah,
Piotr Jan.
And
Sterling.
Aljo. That's gonna be that's the fight I'm looking forward to the most.
yeah, it's gonna be fun.
So my prediction on that is I think Aljo's gonna pull it out.
Same. I hope he does. I want him to win.
I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna go to a decision. I don't think those finishes gonna happen.
No, they're gonna wrestle the whole time. It's all gonna be.
And I don't even think it's gonna be I think if anyone wrestles, it's gonna be Aljo.
For sure.
Because what he did to Sanhagen was something like what he did. I did not expect that whatsoever.
Masterclass.
Just to get him by his neck and just strangle him. Put him to sleep. That was like, it happened within the first like 2 minutes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But Jan, to me, like I don't think in the UFC we've seen enough of him. Well, not that we haven't seen enough of him. I don't think he's fought like the top tier competition yet.
So this is gonna be like a proving ground.
Has he got to expose showcase his abilities as much as he did?
He has. It's just like I said. I don't think he's fought like the creme de la creme of that division because like the only person he's fought really is Aldo.
Yeah.
And then Aldo getting that title shot was still questionable.
Very questionable.
And then before that he fought Faber and destroyed Faber.
Yeah.
And actually Faber wasn't doing terrible, but he wasn't doing great.
But still, it's Faber.
But he still beat his ass. But other than that, he hasn't really fought like the top tier of that division.
I don't know why this we just talking about Faber reminded me. I thought short and stocky, so I immediately went to what's his name, Chandler with just had
Michael
his debut.
Chandler?
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
what do we got in store here? With
He's
that
very
fucking
talented,
guy,
but I think
man?
that was a little fluky. I don't think anybody saw that happening like that.
Dude.
You talking about Chandler?
Yeah.
You talking about Chandler?
Yeah.
Yeah. So with him, it's weird because I mean he has that power, and I don't know if you guys ever really watched him in Bellator.
No.
He was real. He's the best thing that came out of there.
Yeah.
He was the face of Bellator before he left.
Yeah, and he was the face of that place for a while, and he's really good. He's just like the only times I've ever seen him get finished was against
Pitbull.
Patricia. Yeah, Pitbull. and I mean, and Pitbull's a problem too. So I
Problem.
give him, so I give him his respect there. But Chandler's always had that power in his hands.
Yeah.
So I just don't think. I think Dan was expecting to be like a long drag out fight. I don't think, because I honestly, what I expected Hooker to do, Chandler did, which was the weird thing.
Yeah, I think Hooker wasn't expecting that
Yeah.
that immediate
And,
just like he's on you
like stalking him.
it
No
was-
space either.
yeah.
He likes to work from a
Yeah.
distance, and Chandler didn't give him any
well,
space.
he's lengthy as hell. That's how he
Yeah.
works, man. He works and he does it good. He just got clipped hard.
Yeah, and then I mean Chandler, and I mean, and it's crazy to think that he may get a title fight next.
Yeah.
Because
He don't-
Dana's really high on him. So I mean, there's a
Shit.
possibility. Honestly, if I had it my way, if I was matchmaking, what I would do, strip Khabib, obviously,
Yeah, you have to.
give Dustin and Charles Oliveira the title fight. Give and then for to see who fights for the title next, I would say Gaethje and Chandler.
I like everything.
My
about
personal
that.
I
opinion.
love that.
Great.
The Bronx is fucking so slept on.
I feel like that's such a good matchup though. That Gaethje, the Gaethje Chandler matchup, that'd be fucking incredible.
Yeah, because personally, I mean, and Bronx, he deserves it. He's worked his way up. I mean, everybody says that, like, because honestly, some of his competition wasn't that great, but but he has been Kevin, like on his run, he has been Kevin Lee,
Tony Ferguson, horribly.
He finished Kevin Lee. I mean, he beat the shit out of Tony.
Bad.
And yeah, he's been impressive as hell. And then him on the ground is like, it's something
Next
different.
level.
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy with what my number one did to that motherfucker? Just manhandled that motherfucker.
Yeah,
that shows right there, bro. It's just like he's out of
Yeah.
this world. Sorry,
Yeah.
I just got on my shit again.
So I mean, seeing him fight Dustin would be a really good fight. It would
Yeah.
honestly be amazing. But with Connor, it's just like Connor throws a wrench into everything because
It's Dana's
he's
little
money.
puppy.
Like and then like everybody wants to fight him, and everybody wants that big paycheck, and it's like, so I kind of don't blame Dustin for winning that third fight.
Do you think Nate gets a third fight now that he got his ass whooped by Dustin?
Nate don't want to fight.
Those fools. I don't. Him and his brother, and I don't know. Nick and Nate, they're kind of just.
The whole gimmick is tired.
Yeah, but the thing is, they can still come in on any day and fucking put hands on you. That's
I
the
don't
crazy
I don't
thing.
think so.
Dude, they're
I
studs.
mean, it just depends. Like George, when he fought George, it was just like we knew what was going to happen with that fight. I personally knew. I was like, he ain't going to last with George.
Yeah.
But then with the Connor fight, he can easily beat Connor. But like with the things what he was saying, I don't know if you guys heard his interview with Ariel a few weeks ago. He was saying how he wanted to fight at 170, and he was actually calling for Leon Edwards.
Oh wow.
And I mean, Leon, I think would beat the shit out of him.
That's
Too.
ballsy, yeah.
Nobody wants to fight Leon Edwards. I feel so bad he can't get a fight.
Yeah, I mean, he got one now. He got Bilal Muhammad.
Yeah, he's a dog too.
Yeah, Bilal, he's kind of a beast for taking that fight. I mean, obviously he ain't gonna win. I mean, he's in a win-win situation here. So I'm happy he took the fight, though. I mean, but Leon, if he wins, he honestly deserves Usman next, personally, in my opinion.
I'm about tired of that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he definitely deserves Usman.
God, I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, he definitely would deserve Usman out if he does beat Bilal. And then Usman.
Where's Masvidal fit into this situation?
He's gonna probably. They're gonna. Him and Usman are gonna go at it again.
They have to, yeah. What was all that? They were saying that. I guess they sent a contract. Of course, Masvidal's camp said that they signed it. Now Usman doesn't want to sign it all of a sudden.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how much I believe all that, but.
Yeah, and I've heard the other way around. So it's like you don't know who to believe. But the thing is like they're trying to make. I think they're trying to make them be the coaches for the Ultimate Fighter this year or this coming up season.
That would be cool.
That would be incredible.
I would like to see that.
Because I think at first they were trying to get Colby and
Oh fuck.
Colby
and anybody, I don't care.
They were trying to get Colby and George, which personally, ratings wise, that would be 20 times better.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't stand Colby. I hate that man. But
Yeah.
yeah, those two would be gold. But if Usman, for Usman calling out George, I mean, obviously Usman's trying to get that payday, even because their pay-per-view sales reached over 1 million.
Yeah.
He wants that money again.
Damn,
and he keeps it. And George kept talking about how if he had a full camp, it would be different. Which I still think he gets 50-45 in every situation because Usman's just that good. But yeah, so I mean, like, I don't see anyone really beating Usman anytime soon. I really did want to see him fight Wonder Boy to throw a wrench into everything.
Yeah, he's the only one that he hasn't. He's the only one in that division that I don't think
where
he's
he hasn't beat in the top 5.
Yeah, but I mean, do you think Wonder Boy really? I don't think Usman's going to stand there and strike with Wonder Boy. I think he's going to.
It would be interesting because
such different styles.
I don't like. Surprisingly, Wonder Boy has really good takedown defense. So he's good at keeping, and the thing is with Wonder Boy is that he is good at keeping space. So if he is able to keep Usman away, like I mean, I'm not saying he's gonna win or would win.
Yeah.
But it would make an interesting fight. I mean, it could either be an interesting fight or it could be a dud. And
I also think part of Usman's game, he depends on somebody defending the takedown so much to where he can stand there and clinch with you and literally just throw elbows and stomp on your feet.
And that's what
go toes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's what happened when he fought Gilbert. He respected the striking and all that stuff, but like he didn't respect it enough. Even though he did, I mean, I wouldn't say he got clipped a little bit, but I think he respected his stand-up more than Gilbert's, and I think that's why. Because you see, he didn't try to go to the ground with him or anything, because Gilbert is next level on the ground. And it made me think that, like, Gilbert did something to him when they trained together that made him kind of scared and was like, all right, now I'm not going to go to the ground with him. Let me stand with him and let me just jab him to death. And he ultimately saw what happened. And, so it's funny. It's funny how we went from talking about Aljo and Jan all the way to the
all the way to.
We drifted away. I was drifted away, but we drifted away.
Yeah, it sounds like it's gonna be a great year for UFC.
Yeah, it is. I'm very excited.
It's trending in the right direction. I love that this sport is growing as quick as it is.
For sure, it's definitely caught my attention. That's for sure.
It's definitely taking over the Twitter sphere, right?
Yeah,
I'm sure. I mean. There's good follows and a lot of people, a lot of the big MMA Twitter people in that sphere. I guess I gained their respect over.
Yeah, I was about to say you're one of them, dog.
Yeah, you're in it.
You guys are making me blush a little bit. But nah, like I just feel like just earned their respect a little bit, and they kind of retweeted and they shown love, and so I mean I think that's the only reason why. And it's funny because like my page is just basically like half of my followers is like people that I've known or do know over the years, and it's like I know damn well they don't give two shits about my MMA.
Well, what do you think the key is with your Twitter success so far? You think it's volume, or you think it's just quality, mentioning the right people at the right time? Or?
Personally, just that, and then the right people seeing it, and like getting the attention of the right people, and then like I do have a lot of videos saved. Like if you guys see my phone, it's insane. And I just be bored, man. I don't really be doing nothing anymore with my life, especially with all this stuff.
Well, what Ariel used your video on one of his tweets? Is that what it was?
That was some. Now, I was pissed at.
I'm gonna ask,
not a mention.
What's the most memorable or like the best interaction you've had with anybody? Because hasn't Max Holloway? Haven't you gone back and forth with him? Is there any particular person that's jumped out as you like, holy shit, this is like a bucket list mention to get?
I've had John Jones has tweeted me before.
Oh wow,
that's pretty cool.
That was a while ago. This is before I got started even getting fully in MMA.
Yeah.
I honestly think it was It was one of. I honestly was want to say it was when he fought when he lost to Weidman the second time. I think that's when he tweeted me back. I think I asked him a question about how he if he was going to the fight or
John
Jones.
No, John Jones.
John
That's
Jones.
I asked him. Yeah,
beat
I asked him.
Weidman the second time. I was like, lost. I
Yeah,
was like,
no,
what?
well, like, I asked him if he was going to go or if he was going to watch the fight or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it was when Anderson was fighting Weidman,
Oh,
and I
okay.
think that's,
Got it.
yeah, and I think that's when he replied, and he said whatever. I forgot what he said, but he said something. Max was pretty cool. Like that I mean, unless that was kind of random because I did not expect him to reply. That was kind of big time. Um, Matt Brown, that was a kind of an interesting one because I don't know if you guys know Matt the
Wow.
Immortal Brown. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean
Yeah, that's
I don't know
crazy.
why, but I've always like appreciated that fool. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know why.
Very humble man.
I just think yeah, he's quote tweeted one of my tweets before and said something.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think who else. Like Ariel, like he's like that's what pissed me off about that tweet though, is because Ariel's always showing me love.
Yeah.
And like by retweeting or quote tweeting or doing something like that, but that fool just straight up took my shit, and I was just like, this motherfucker. Yeah, I was like, and then it almost got like 11K likes and shit, or 10K,
Yeah.
or
Well, there was like
something. Yeah, and I was just like,
143,000 views or some shit like that. I was
yeah,
like,
so
God
like
damn.
that's crazy, and I was just like, this motherfucker, I could have went on with
I could tell he was mad. He posted that shit about 6 times in like half
Yeah,
hour. He's like,
I was
motherfucker, man.
Yeah, I was kind of salty about that.
Yeah.
Then I think John Anik following me was pretty cool.
That's pretty good. That's a good follow.
Yeah. So I mean, there's a couple more, but it's just
Right.
like I gotta think about it.
Right.
Yeah, I think when Rob Perez followed me, I think you were one who tweeted me like, yeah, I remember when he followed me. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
Oh, no,
all right,
that was-
man.
Big time,
No,
man.
that was
It's
what
like,
did I say?
dang.
I
No,
wasn't
I'm just
that
fucking with you. I'm just
I
fucking
wasn't
with
that
you.
much.
I'm just fucking with you.
No, but yeah, he's a good follow too.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah,
I was tripping out.
he's a really good follow.
I ain't fancy like that though. I need to get on your level, man. I got to learn the ways.
Nah, man, you just got to be on Twitter, man. Just be consistent on there,
Volume.
I
man.
know.
Yeah,
And just get
volume
lucky.
shooter.
Yeah, man, and it's just like shoot, and then like the recent thing with Kendra Lust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what's
Yeah,
up with that?
I gotta hear a
Yeah,
little bit of
everybody needs the
backstory on
scoop.
this.
We need the scoop.
She was getting on your head about something.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys remember her. So you guys remember actually the Usman card. I don't know if you remember the guy. He was the first fight on the main card, Julian Marquez.
Okay.
I don't know. So anyway, he had some crazy fight where he was losing like all 3 rounds.
Yeah.
And, like it was like the last minute, and he pulled off some crazy win. I want to say he submitted the guy.
Oh,
Damn.
okay.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
But he did something crazy where he ended up winning.
Mhm.
So after the fight, he shot a shot with Miley Cyrus.
I
Oh,
remember that.
yeah.
Yeah. And so anyway, like she ended up replying back to him, congratulating him and all that good stuff. And so he came back and was starting to make demands to her and some stupid. So everybody in the MMA Twitter world was kind of getting on him because it's like, you're an idiot. How the hell are you gonna like make demands to Miley Cyrus?
Yeah.
Like, who the hell are you to do that? But
Yeah.
anyway, so I posted a video. Like basically, like I mean, you would have to look it up, but it's kind of hard to just describe. But I posted some video, kind of like blew up a little bit, and so like somebody in the comments mentioned that she like those two had a show together, like Kendra Lust and Julian. And I remember because I followed Kendra for a while, and I'm never really.
You should see the faces. It was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, no, I never paid attention to like anything like.
Yeah. No, I get you.
Any of her shit like that to where but I knew she had a show.
Yeah.
So like some type of fighting, like an MMA show. So but I never knew who the other guy, like the person she was doing it with. And I knew it was some fighter, but I never like knew. But they said like the person in the comments said that, and then I tweeted at her. I was like, oh, I just wonder how that show, like how it sounds. Like I may have to give it a listen.
Yeah. I wonder how that must sound.
And she took it the wrong way.
Yeah, it was minor. Like it wasn't. I wasn't trying to take a shot or anything. But she took it as that, and she tried to clap back at me saying something about, "Oh, this is probably the most love that you've gotten on a tweet before," and all this stuff. And I was just like,
Shit,
"Oh," and then Yeah, I was trying to say that I never had a podcast before. All this bullshit, and I was like, well, first of all,
Here you
this
are.
is definitely not the most likes I've gotten on a picture
Uh-huh.
or a video or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I was like, in a second, I'm not even trying to come at you. Like, I was
Yeah.
just wondering how it was. But then after that, people saw that and started going in on her.
Oh, no shit.
Damn.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. And a lot of the homies on there and a lot of the people from Twitter, like MMA Twitter, saw it and started, like, the people I followed to start going in on her.
Wow.
And she was going back and forth, and then she was having like her own separate conversation with me while arguing with everybody else. And I was just saying, I was like, it wasn't anything foul or anything like that. And then I'm pretty sure she just felt bad, and then she just threw me a follow. And then
That's a big
yeah,
follow,
so
too.
Pity
That's
follow.
a fucking W right there. I don't
Yeah,
care.
so I was like, either way, I won. But but yeah, so like ever since then, I mean, we've had like she's commented on like some like a few things of mine, and then
Yeah.
like we've had a conversation and like in the DMs.
I
but it
was about to
about-
say, you ever slide into DMs?
yeah, kind of had to for a certain reason, but it wasn't like anything like, because I actually felt bad, because he was like, man, like imagine what her DMs look like. And
Oh, God.
Yeah, no shit.
So like I had to explain to her about something else that happened like later on that week. She was asking a question about, and I just didn't want to put it on the timeline. So
Yeah.
like I said it multiple times in the DMs. I was just like, yo, I'm sorry for jumping in like this, but like and then I explained to her what was going on, and then yeah, but I was like, because her DMs are probably filled with like bunch of like men trying to fuck,
Probably hella dicks.
yeah.
God, yeah, just a bunch of.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm not trying to be one of those guys since you threw me a follow and all
Yeah.
that shit, but I'm just saying, like, I'm explaining to her what happened. She was cool. Like, ever since then, she's been, like, nice as hell, and,
Fucking A.
like, I haven't talked to her in a while, but it's like, she was, like, we made up, and it was cool. Yeah, so she's good people, man.
That's still dope.
That's cool.
Yeah, man.
Well,
Yeah,
fuck.
That
Where's
was
our-
fucking incredible.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. So yeah, it was like I said, the Twitter thing is just, I mean, slowly building up, man.
Good.
One day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, and
You have
it's
any,
funny 'cause-
We gonna ride you to the moon, man. That's all I'm saying.
Try to, man. I mean, let me know, man. Just tag me and
Hey, this shit is cool,
Oh,
man.
for sure.
I'm down for this. This is cool. little
Yeah,
MMA
this was
talk.
I like this a lot.
Yeah, that was
actually.
great.
Yeah, this is cool. Like, just let me know, man. And
Really
I mean,
smooth.
we'll try to work out some schedule. And it's funny too, because like it's funny that this is happening with you guys.
Mhm.
I bet you don't. You don't even really know. Like, my love for this shit kind of started happening when in high school, right?
Yeah.
When we used to go to your house.
Yeah.
And we used to like get into some shit.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I don't want to.
My house was the spot, man.
Yeah,
I used to love
and
this
I
shit back
remember
in high
your
school.
dad always used to order the fights and shit,
Mhm.
man. And like I would always drift away. and
That's
always go
funny,
watch
man.
that.
Oh,
Hey,
you
go
know
on.
what? I do remember some shit about that, actually. I feel like I was
Yeah,
never in tune with it because there was always some, some taint around, hanging
stuff
around.
going
But,
on.
But,
We're not gonna post our.
I was doing my
what
own
it is,
wrestling.
man. So, yeah, I was doing a little bit of jujitsu in the back, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we were some terrible kids back then.
Yeah, fuck it, man. Gotta live, right?
But yeah, we were yeah, but I would always drift away, man, and like I was starting to get into it, but like I think going to your house and watching that shit like kind of like put it over the top. So
Oh, I fucking,
gotta
I
thank
feel
you.
so good right now.
Thank you.
This is-
Yeah, I gotta
Thank you
thank
so much.
Gotta thank you and your dad. Yeah, I gotta
Thank
show
you.
you and your dad some love, man. And
I'm very
Like,
grateful
your
to know that I helped contribute to this little bit of success you're having here. It's fucking
yeah,
awesome.
somewhat. Yeah.
That's cool, man.
He's like, hey, take it easy. Don't take too much credit.
I
But nah, it's
contributed.
fine.
That's all I said, motherfucker.
Yeah, but
No.
it's all love, man.
That's
And
cool,
I
man.
mean, sorry for not having a iPhone being all fancy, but
Fuck
me,
it.
Oh,
We'll
good.
figure it out, man. We
Yeah.
made it work.
Yeah.
It's
This
going
works.
good right here. We gotta have you
Yeah.
in person one of these days.
yeah, one of these days I'll show up in person one day, man. But yeah,
Hopefully
I'm
we're a little more
Samsung-
cracking by then, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm Samsung for life, so
There
I
you
can't.
go.
I
I
can't.
feel
I'm
it.
Galaxy
I
for
got a
life,
Galaxy.
buddy.
I got a S. What is it? 10 or 9? Whatever the fuck
I
number.
don't know. It's your phone.
You could have it, bro. You could fucking
Yeah,
have
I'm
it.
on a 10 plus. I'm thinking about.
I think that's what I had. The Edge. It's Galaxy Edge 10 or some shit like that.
Yeah, and I mean, I love this phone, and it's
Yeah.
able, like, I'm able to keep all this shit that I have on here through that, so it helps a lot. I mean, one of these days I'm gonna upgrade, not to iPhone, but yeah, soon enough. But yeah, man, you guys, I mean, like, again, thank you guys, man, for having me on, man.
Thanks for coming,
Yeah,
man.
thank you. Yeah, the
No
bigger
problem.
thank you from us.
Right.
We're gonna be talking here soon. Hopefully we get some shit on Twitter, get it cracking.
Yeah.
Get this conversation views, man.
We'll have to get you on after the card this weekend.
Yeah.
Last question
Yeah,
for you:
yeah.
If Dominic Cruz
Yeah,
loses
well-
tonight, you think he's retiring?
Wait, I didn't hear you.
Last
If Dominic
question.
Cruz retires, or if he loses, you think he should just retire?
Yeah.
Same
don't
with
think he- I personally-
Benavidez.
I don't think he loses, though.
I don't either.
I don't think he loses, so I think he'll be fine.
He's
I
the
really
underdog.
do want. I really do want to see him fight Frankie Edgar. I think that would be a fun fight.
Definitely.
How are they gonna bring the walkers in the ring though?
Yeah, no,
Some
What are they-
respect.
What are they gonna do, bro?
it ain't that. Frankie, actually, Frankie, he fought Pedro Munoz before that shit with Corey happened.
He got his shit smoked though.
Yeah,
Like,
that was the Corey Sandhagen. I've been on that train for
Bro.
a while.
that
wow.
shit alone caused CTE with that. Oh my
Yeah.
god, bro, that shit
And I
is
don't know
insane.
if you saw. I don't know if you guys saw the interview Frankie did like a couple days after that. He said he didn't remember like
Nothing, Nathan.
he didn't remember walking into the octagon.
Yeah.
That's
He said he
fucked
didn't
up, man.
remember. Yeah,
He's
he
been
said
in
he
some
didn't remember.
wars.
Yeah.
And he's had some wars. He said he didn't remember walking to the. He didn't remember warming up. He didn't remember shit. Like he couldn't tell what day it was.
Oh man, that's not good.
It was pretty bad, and it sucks when a guy like that, like a legend like that, like get rocked the way he did. But I mean, his fight with, like I said, his fight before when he made his debut at 135, he looked really damn good.
Yeah.
And I mean, him and Pedro, they had a great fight, and he looked good. So I mean, I still think he has it, especially if he wants to keep doing it. But I don't think he needs to be fighting these top level
I don't know
guys.
either.
Yeah. No.
So like, I think a fight with him and Dom would be really good if Dom wins this weekend, which I hope he does, because Casey Kinney seems like a douche.
Yeah.
And,
They just both need to come and get their paycheck and go back home and relax
but
their
Casey-
muscles.
Yeah, so,
Take a nice ice
I
bath.
mean, yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what happens, and it's weird to see a guy like Dom on the prelims too.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I was saying. It's gonna be weird seeing him there.
Yeah, a guy that's done so much, but yeah, I hope Dom comes back to form. Even though I've never really, like, personality-wise, I've never really been a fan of him.
Has he? I mean, has he really been back since his last ankle? Was it ankle surgery or knee
stole his
surgery?
soul.
Like he really hasn't come back to.
Yeah, ever since that Cody fight.
Well, shit, how much time did he take off before that Cody fight?
A lot.
He had a long time off, didn't he? Because he was out
'cause
for a
he
knee
fought-
surgery or some shit like that. His
'cause
other knee.
Yeah, because I want to say, did he fight? He had to have another fight before he won the title off TJ. He had to have another fight.
All
I
right,
don't
man.
remember.
Well, fuck.
but he beat TJ, and then I'm trying to remember if he had another fight after that, which I'm pretty sure he did. There's no way he didn't.
Yeah, bitch.
And I could be wrong here. TJ could have been his last fight before that Cody fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, with him, because he's like an advocate for no ring rust. Like, there's no ring rust.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
according
no
to
shit.
him. So like, but he looked like he had it that night.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Trying to
That
disprove
was,
himself.
that was Cody put on, like, that Cody Garbrandt can beat anyone at 135.
Yeah.
But
Cody Garbrandt's
I mean,
gone.
yeah, I can go on forever about Cody, but with Dom, I mean, like I said, he didn't look terrible against Cejudo. When they fought, and like he still advocates and still is saying in interviews that like that was an early stoppage, and
Oh, Jesus.
about Keith Peterson, the referee, messing up big time on that one. which I mean, it could go on either way. I actually have to go back and rewatch that if it was that serious, but I don't really care that much.
Yeah,
I
I was
need to
gonna
get
say.
into your collection. That's all I know because it looks like you got a lot of
He
fights
got
that
the
you
knowledge,
can rewatch, bro.
Yeah.
He's got
Well, shit. All you gotta do is go ESPN Plus. I mean, I'm sure they have most of everything, but then online too. You can just look up the.
I can't afford that $12.99 subscription to Disney
It's
Plus,
$5.99,
ESPN Plus.
bro.
Well, shit, you
Shit,
got
that
like
bundle
4 kids.
package be breaking motherfuckers down, bro.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got like 4 kids, man. So
Yeah, you of all people should have the Disney.
Hey, that I know of. Okay, we can leave it there.
shit, Carrie better not
Hey,
find that
she
out.
don't listen. We're gonna edit that one out, man. No.
We go
Hey,
ahead it right there.
Hey, but
You
we've
better
been.
not let her hear that.
Yeah, no
'cause,
shit. We've been on the phone for about almost an hour now, so we're gonna cut it here, or else I'm gonna get cotton mouth and die right where I'm sitting.
Oh,
So.
damn.
No, you're good,
Yeah,
man.
but thanks for
That's a
coming
good
on, dude.
Thank you so
All
much,
right.
man. It was fun.
Yeah, no problem, guys. Yeah, like I said, just let me know about when you guys posted it, man. And
I mean, it's
I'll
probably
post it on my page, man.
honestly, this shit's probably gonna go out tomorrow,
Yeah.
Or-
so we'll
Yeah, or
something
right
going.
before the fight day before.
or we could
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah, Friday might be a
Alright.
good time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me know.
We'll do,
We'll
man.
do.
Appreciate you
Hey,
coming
Hey,
on,
thank
dude.
you again. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
no problem, guys. Y'all take it easy.
Yeah, you
All right,
too,
man.
Have a good night.
You too, man. Later.
Later.
Wow, what a great show, right? I mean, that was fucking good.
A.
That was good, right? For the first
Full
time,
of
we
suspense,
sounded like a
dude.
radio
It
I
was
show.
think
great.
his fucking back must be hurting.
Yeah, he carried the shit. out of
Yeah,
that.
you can't knock him. That man knows his stuff, dude.
Yo, shout out Jason. We got all of his links down below: Instagram, Twitter, everything. You can find him anywhere you want to.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate you.
Thanks for stopping by. We'll
Thanks
see you
for
next
watching.
week.
Bye.